down for the bean harvest, which is fine because it was 10:30. Don't really like running that late on beans anyway. So we have a muddy field. We got 3/10 of an inch. Just gonna spend the morning doing some maintenance, and we have a roller on our auger cart tractor that threw the rubber off the roller, so I need to get that roller off and see about getting a new one. I think the chief is gonna go take care of getting the new parts, but there's a core charge on the old one, so I need to get it off so we can take it with him. So we're chasing after a block of wood, and I'll show you how we do that when I get one. So stay tuned. Okay, well, we're back at the tractor. We have our blocks of wood right there, and here's the problem. Lost the rubber off of that, so we get to get that jacked up and get it off so we can get a new one. All right, wheel is off. We're gonna set this roller wheel up by the road here so the boss doesn't have to come into the muddy field with his pickup. I'm pretty sure that if he comes in here, he's gonna get stuck. So we'll plop it right there and go on about our morning maintenance. Not sure how much maintenance we're actually gonna get, or how much we're gonna get done this morning, because we got 3/10 of an inch of rain. I'm over here. 3/10 of an inch of rain. And it has made things quite wet. So we'll go out and kind of look at the rest of the field. I know right inside the driveway is really wet. So we're not gonna be pulling trucks in and out of here anytime soon. At least not today. Ooh, muddier than I thought. The plants will be, yeah. You know, if we had a good stiff breeze, I'll show you this. You take a bean plant, roll it in your fingers, and if the pod pops open, then they're ready to harvest. But these aren't popping, so we got some time. We got a lot of time. This field is plenty muddy, and we pull trucks in and out of here, and we're gonna drag us so much mud up on the road. The neighbors are not gonna like us if we do that. So we'll clean windows, check oils, move augers, fix cat tractors, you know, other things like that. Still too wet. So we have some other work that we're gonna try to do. Kind of busy work, but it needs to be done. We have that electric motor that needs to go on that auger. So we're gonna get that auger pushed into the shop where we can use the overhead chain hoist to lift up that motor, because that motor is really heavy. And we'll get it mounted up and get everything set up right. And then at some point in time, there is an extension that's coming that mounts on the end of this. It extends the auger 3 feet to make it the length that we need. And so that should be here today, probably. And if that is here, Carter's gonna bring that. We'll probably put that on as well. So that is what we are going to work on. The beans are probably, I would say the beans are probably half an hour from being able to run. The problem is the dirt under the beans and the trash in between the rows is probably an hour, if not 2 hours from running. So we have to be watching that really closely because the beans are already borderline too dry. Never easy. Well, it finally dried out enough. We're back in the bean field. Just barely. The ground is still a little bit muddy, but the beans are harvesting okay. We're about 11% moisture on average. Yep, give or take. So, we'll make some more acres today, which is good. Great. I just hope the rest of this field continues to play ball like it should. Oh, starting to push a little bit. Okay. It's just going to be a long day, I think. It's going to be another long day. You know, I said yesterday it wasn't going to be that long of an evening, but we ended up running till probably 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. And then we had a lightning storm move in that really got really uncomfortable pretty quick. You know, when you're the tallest thing in the field for probably half a square mile, lightning flashing all around you, it gets really uncomfortable. So we finished filling the truck and bugged out, and that was when the rain decided to land. So good timing. But anyway, we're gonna keep running our beans and hopefully get done with this field today. Day 3 bean harvest, only it's corn harvest now. We ran out of beans that are ready, and it's a really wet, dewy morning. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but there's no crinkle or crunch to any of the plants, and the beans that we're running are particularly hard, so we're just going to switch off and do some corn, get some acres done. It's better than just sitting all day and waiting for it to be ready. So we're putting fuel in, and then we're gonna go pick up the corn head and start making some real bushels happen. Well, we're doing the corn thing. It's been an interesting thing, but we're doing it. Here it is. Corn going away. Going into there. Pretty exciting, right? So this field's not doing as good as we want, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Just an early variety of corn that decided it didn't want to yield very well. What do you do? So we went and finished the bean field this afternoon that we couldn't get done last night before the dew set in. So we started this morning on corn, switched to beans, and then came back to corn.
Wait.